All right, welcome to Thoughts from the Cheap Seats, episode 30-something. Today, we're just going to talk about some current events and sports because we have no sports to talk about. So, basically, just going to talk about articles. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, first off, I have for you guys our beloved Dak Prescott, Halton High School, beloved Halton High School alumni. Is that how you say that? Alumnus?
Mm-hmm.
Alumni?
Alum.
Now, we're talking about him, but we just want to – I want to get this out there that we like Jay Watley more than Dak Prescott. And if you know, you know. If you know about that and why we like Jay more than Dak Prescott, you know. We're not going to get into that. You can look that up. So Dak Prescott is living in Fort Worth. He throws a party, has like 30-something people over there from the articles that I've read, and Ezekiel Elliott being one of them. And then the cops, somebody called the cops on him. They went over there and had to tell him all the CDC guidelines or whatever. I mean, I knew it's impressive. Like, it was at Dak's house, so you really can't make any jokes about him escaping the pocket. But, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott, is he still elusive? I mean, he's getting out of his house, juking, jiving all the cops in the street.
How many people were there?
Said like 30.
Wow.
Yeah, idiot.
It's kind of dumb. Yeah.
I'll go. I'm standing there. No, you know what? That was too mean. Sorry, Dak. You come back in town.
Dak, I don't know Dak real well. I know a little bit about him from some of our friends, right?
Yeah.
But he seems like somebody that definitely thinks he's above the law.
100%.
Oh, by far.
By far.
I mean, so does Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, anybody who holds out for a contract like that, I get it. You got to get your money where you get your money. But those dudes together, I just think I hate Dallas Cowboys too, so that's probably part of it.
You think a man that's out there pulling girls' shirts down really cares?
Yeah. I mean, he only wears half a shirt.
It's true.
So maybe that's what he was trying to show him. Like, hey, you only need half that shirt. Watch. And he was trying to rip it off.
Yeah.
Very true. Next thing I have, current events. This is pretty bad, which I'm not a fan of this guy either. I guess I just saw a bunch of articles over athletes I don't really care about. Cole Hamels. He is so tired of his family that he said today, he was like, he said something like, I'm ready to play ball. If it means we have to go to Arizona, we're quarantined and we play. And then his quote was, he said, if they can watch it on TV, talking about his family, that's where it's at. Like, he would rather go play baseball, be by himself for 2 weeks, get away from his family, or not 2 weeks, longer than that, just not even go see his family, just so he can get out the house.
Same.
You got to think, though, too, like,
Same.
this situation, though, to where, I mean, they're not getting paychecks right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to
baseball,
play.
I'm sure he's hurting for it, dude. I'm sure he's hurting for it.
I'm not saying just him, but
I've always
guys might.
baseball is the word. Like, when people retire from baseball, they have the hardest time because that season goes the longest. Like, it's
That's true. That's a lifestyle.
it goes. Yeah, and they get so used to, like, and spring training starts and they have winter meeting. That's all they do is baseball. So, like, I'm sure they're all just dying. Like, it's just like they're tired but that's not an excuse. I'm just saying, like, I guarantee you they are dying on the inside. I mean, I get it, but you probably shouldn't put that out there. I'm so ready to get away from my family.
Yeah.
You could word it a little
Same.
different.
Could have worded it just.
I bet he's got a 2-year-old. He probably has a 2-year-old at home that tells you no every time you tell him to do something, or asks why every time you tell him to do something. I get it. Hey, just go play baseball. I know I'm going to work next week.
And then the last thing I have, and I'm going to pull up the article so I don't lie to you guys. Windhorst said today, NBA is looking at a 25-day window to return, amid the coronavirus. They're saying that they're going to do 11 days of individual workouts, and then they're going to do a 14-day training camp. and then they're not sure if they're going to jump right into the playoffs, which I hope to God not, or they're going to go to the regular season, finish some of the regular season, and then go to a sped-up playoffs. Anybody have any thoughts on what they'd rather see?
I mean, what's a sped-off playoff? Is it like 3-game series, 5-game series?
Guys, God, here I go
The thing
again.
is, if you're gonna do a sped up playoffs, you might as well just do a sped up regular season too.
Do speed up the regular season, whatever, but the Pelicans got to make the playoffs, all right? Then we do a best-of-3 series in the first round. But we got a shot.
Yeah, best of 3 definitely have a shot.
I mean, we're the 8th seed.
You just got to win 2.
Yeah, and you go 1-1-1, like as in, like let's say LA's the 1 seed, where you go LA, NOLA, LA.
Well, they probably wouldn't be anywhere. It'd probably be, I would think.
That's one of the things they talked about was that it would be all the playoffs would be in Vegas. I guess you're right.
Vegas,
So
yeah.
if it's all in Vegas, we really got a shot.
Yeah.
If there's no
I said
home
we
court
just go to
advantage,
Vegas.
you know what, Matthew?
Yeah.
Let's
Talk
take our
about-
stimulus checks right now, and we go right now because everything's cheap,
Yeah.
and we just kind of just
Everything's
pop up a
closed.
tent. Yeah. Well, we just pop up a tent somewhere, and we just wait. It's a gamble, but that's what Vegas is about, baby.
That's what we do.
Yeah. That's what Vegas is about. I'm all about it. This season not coming back, I mean, it seems kind of sad. Like, it's not the greatest storylines, really. I mean, LeBron's at the top with AD.
And that's,
Nobody really cares. Giannis,
No one cares,
and the
that's if you're LeBron or AD or even just a Lakers fan, I mean, I'd be like, are you kidding me?
well,
Yeah,
no.
this
Well,
was
what
a
I'm
shot.
saying, is, there's no Warriors who are having the best season in NBA history. Like, there wasn't just like this. I think one of the best storylines in the league was the Pelicans, and then maybe second was maybe the Bucks. How the Bucks were the best team in the league right now, just killing it. But there's
When does Giannis contract? Is he free agent this whole season? Because if you're a Bucks fan, okay.
one more, and that's what they keep saying, that he's going to go to the Warriors. Steph wants him at the Warriors.
Yeah.
Which he may. I mean, whatever.
He gets whatever he wants.
Yeah, they all keep taking less money. He might do it.
I hope AD leaves. That'd be great if he played for half a season for the
Yes.
I think it's like Chicago.
Yes. He didn't even play a whole season. He didn't
Yeah.
win them a single playoff game, and they don't make the playoffs again technically for 2 straight years. The Lakers. LeBron doesn't make it for 2 straight years,
Yeah.
but then he goes to the Bulls and they suck. And then he finally, he's matured and he's like, I should have stayed at the Pels. But then he comes back to the Pels, and then
No.
and then it's Zion. I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
That
want
was
him
the
to come back.
that was the fanatic.
All folks, didn't you see the T-shirt?
Yeah,
worn?
that's all, folks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some made when we beat them in the playoffs.
That's what I said. I said the whole team should wear it after if they beat them in the Lakers first round.
With the thoughts from the cheap seats logo right across.
yeah.
Yes.
So I keep thinking about. I've came out of my depression a little bit. I don't know what the stages of grief are. I'm smart enough to remember that.
I think I've taken like 3 classes on it, and
I never remember them. I just got that question wrong with the test every time. So I've gotten. I think acceptance is one of them, and I'm getting there because I'm starting to think about the fact that, and you mentioned this in an earlier episode, Warren, is that from like July to the next March could be the best sports time of our lives. Like it is.
Could be.
And what made me think of that is they moved the Masters to November.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're talking about having college football and Masters at the same time on the weekend.
That's crazy. They still can't play that right now. I mean, that's got to be the tournament saying, "Hey, we're going to miss out on all this revenue. Let's
It's
just
the
hold off."
money.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Man, no, I think Augusta's got so much money it doesn't matter. Like they're talking about they're gonna have to do some weird stuff to the grass because the grass they like cut the grass differently all year so that it's like perfect during
Yeah.
that one weekend. I don't know. I honestly don't know why they're doing it again. I don't think money's an object. I listened to something the other day. I think it's SVP on Part of My Take. He was like, these dudes, the money's it doesn't matter. Like they've got so much money, they'll bring in whatever they have to. They'll bring in fake azaleas and line the fairways with that if they have to. But
The thing is, too, though, I mean, what if I'm a tournament? Why not just charge pay-per-view.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I would watch it. I'd pay.
$20.
I'd pay for
I
anything
would.
right now.
Why would you pay to watch that? I fall asleep when it's free.
The Masters is the only thing I don't fall asleep to.
Oh, this is the
I
only
fall
sport on TV too, though.
If it's
Oh,
the
I just
only
want
thing
something.
on, I will let it play while I take a nap.
Speaking of
Okay.
only sports that were going to be on TV, the UFC. Dana White
R.I.P.
buying them. And
Was
now the what was it? Was it going to be 248? Was that
249?
249.
249? It got canceled. Was that Friday?
Yeah.
It makes
right
you,
after.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what Dana was he like. What kind of pressure was he under? Because I mean, it had to be a lot for a man that just went up on the island.
It was ESPN and Disney. They both came at him and said no. I mean, so it was Disney.
Yeah.
Disney is ESPN. Disney.
Yeah.
They came
it
out.
was definitely sponsors and like politicians probably pressuring the sponsors. Like, nah, ain't happening.
Somebody
But-
else needs to go balls to the walls and just do it.
But maybe this means we get Khabib and Tony Ferguson. And maybe, Rose backed out. Our girl Rose, we talked about in the last podcast, because a couple of her family members were affected by the coronavirus. So maybe she comes back. And maybe we do get this super card. Maybe it's what was supposed to happen, boys.
I was excited.
I was too.
It was still going to be a crazy good card. Even the main event, the Justin
Gaethje, yeah.
How do we say his last name? Him and Ferguson were a good matchup.
Yeah.
Somebody was going to get killed in it.
Yes.
Fact.
And that's what we all want to see, am I right? So,
You're right.
That's what we paid the money for. I thought it was weird at first when you just kept screaming like, die, 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 every time we watched the UFC fight. But
you bought in.
well, I didn't buy in. I just kind of accepted it. That was you. For the record, I hope no one dies in UFC.
And then we had I think this is probably the hottest room in the street right now. About Gronk.
To Tampa?
Yeah.
I
Gronk.
saw one tweet about it.
You did?
Yeah. Something
Well,
about
then we need to tweet about it and get this thing going.
yeah. That I mean
We need to stoke the fire.
I don't
I just don't know. I don't know how good the Buccaneers are going to be. I don't
he's
know.
gonna be.
You're going to take Gronk, who's been off for a year, and replace O.J. Howard with him?
I mean, no, that's a good move.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. I feel like that. I mean, O.J. Howard, I don't know what his numbers were last year, but I don't think he's robbed.
Gronk's the greatest tight end of all time.
Yeah.
And I didn't think O.J. Howard was that good coming out of college. He had like one good game in like the national championship game, and then all of a sudden he was like one of the top tight end prospects coming out of college. So
He's just a freak.
I think he was over. Just
He averaged 32 yards a game last year. Last year.
But they also had another one. They had the
The
Cam.
great guy.
Yeah, Cameron
Oh,
Brate.
Cameron
Cameron
Brate.
Brate's really the one that showed out. O.J. Howard didn't get hardly any reps toward the middle of the season. The only reason I know this is because Kyle and our fantasy shows. O.J. Howard's one who just kept dropping balls, and then he went to some baseball game and he makes a snag, and they're like, "You can't catch a football." Do y'all remember that? He caught a foul
that's
ball.
right. That's right. I remember that.
Maybe he's an outfielder.
Yeah, man. Maybe he's oh my gosh, what's the guy who broke the bat over his knee?
Bo
Barry-
Jackson.
Bo Jackson. I almost said Barry Jackson.
Barry Jackson.
Barry Jackson.
Shout out to Barry
I think that was
Jackson.
his real name.
Yeah. Yeah, if your name's Barry Jackson, you're definitely not going to be an athlete. Sorry. Sorry for all the Barrys out there.
Said I need that chopper like I see you, boy.
Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Baton Rouge, where you at? Shreveport, Lake Charlesville, Plant, Lafayette. Coming live from the gutter. Louisiana, baby, tell your mama that I love her. New Orleans, bounce down here. Hand grenade, Bourbon Street. Can you hear it in your ear? Can you hear me? Hey, gon' shake it for me, baby. Monroe, Thibodeau, beignets, gumbo. What's up, Drew Brees, can you hear me? Shout out the Saints, where we at? Bossier City, LSU, baby, and we never gon' stop, never gon' flop, going straight to the top. But what's up? Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Now, let me ask you a question. Let me get a yeah when I say the right answer. Do you like crawfish? Mardi Gras too? Mama cook good? Daddy don't play. Louisiana, baby, work hard, play hard. And no, we ain't gotta buy you in our front yard. Raise your hands, straight to God. You ain't from Louisiana, you don't know a Broussard. Do you like gumbo, potato salad on the side, sprinkle pot of sugar beignets or shad bouillon? Nah, let me say it one time. If you're from Louisiana, stand up, recognize, come on. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem. Gon' shake it for me, baby. Gon' get a little crazy. Gon' throw a tantrum. Why? It's the Louisiana anthem.
Said I did that chopper like I see you, boy.